You can support me on Patreon for just $1 a month. You know, with a franchise whose original film was known for its complete lack of gore, Michael Myers was sure caught riding dirty in the sequels, and he's had some really great kills over the years in all these movies. Today, we're going to look at my top 5 favorite Michael Myers kills, and boy, are some of them pretty creative. Alright, in my list, coming in at number 5, courtesy of Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween, we find a young Michael Myers not having the best day of his life, getting bullied, and running into a certain kid who looks somewhat familiar, but I can't quite figure it out. That is the kid from Spy Kids. Looks like he should have looked both ways before crossing that tree, and young Michael goes to work. Somebody stop the match, this kid's got a family. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why this kill is on my list. There's something about the sick nature of this kid beating another kid in the woods. There's something so real about it that's hard to swallow. Looks like he should have took a few notes from back in his Disney days, but unfortunately in this case, Spy Kid ain't spying. Coming in at number 4 for my personal favorite of the Michael Myers Halloween films, Old Man John comes home from a long day of drinking and probably not selling any real estate to find a bloody mess in his washing machine. Little does he know that's the least of his problems, because he's about to run into one of his favorite people of all time. Not really. This one has some personal value for me. Me and my brother used to watch Halloween 6 late at night all the time and used to love this death. For Old Man John, we call this electroshock therapy. Coming in at number 3 from 1981's Halloween 2. You remember that nurse that went and played around with Bud, huh? You know, Bud, the guy who had the old version of Amazing Grace we all know and love. Well, this is a good example why you never waste company time. One reason I really like this kill a lot is the build-up. Look at Michael. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's gonna play around with this woman for a little bit. No, I don't know. I just have a feeling Michael's hand feels nothing like Bud's hand. But apparently this nurse can't tell otherwise. Remember, this is one movie after the original, and the original had no gore, and then all of a sudden it's more. This nurse wasn't ready. She thought she had 1 date, but looks like she had 2. We call this kill Hot Date. Alright, coming in at number 2, we're actually going to stick with Halloween 2. I'm going to give it to you guys straight. I am actually a licensed practical nurse. While I don't practice anymore, these nurse kills are really close to home for me, as you can imagine. I put myself in the situations, and this scene definitely gets me every time I watch it. Gotta give credit to Dean. The real killer in this scene is the cinematography. Look as Michael just barely creeps into the frame. All of a sudden, he's right behind her. And we call this kill getting high in the eye. Alright, coming in at number 1 takes us to 1989's Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Everybody remembers Mikey from Halloween 5, right? Part of the reason this is my number 1 is not so much Michael Myers, but this guy himself right here. He knows how to make you really hate him, and when he gets in trouble, his face is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Plus, it's nice to see Michael Myers have a little bit of humor and scratch this dude's car. I mean, honestly, Michael, are you really trying to be a serial killer, or are you just trying to be a troll? Alright, Michael, this is what we call the decision point. Let's see what you do. Somebody give this guy an award for this facial expression. I mean, he really sold it. I just love that part. Unfortunately, that tough man persona ain't gonna get him far, because it looks like you got a bad case of splitting headache. Just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to Christian Hannah Horror to find more cool videos just like this, and be sure to hit that little bell to be notified when I upload. Let me know what other kind of rankings I can do for you guys. Love to do another Jason or Freddy one. Shout out to a good buddy of mine, CJ Horror, who I got the inspiration for this video. Check his channel out. See you guys next time.